practitioners, if we have the capability, the courage, commitment, joyful effort, and devotions, we can get enlightenment according to teaching within these lifetimes, which is not eons or the eons, any of them. It's just within this lifetime, highly capabilities, practitioners. And there's many those individually who become enlightenment within that lifetime, such as very renowned, such as Tsewang. He reached enlightenment in 12 years. Ling also reached enlightenment within his lifetimes. And then all the 25 disciples, and such as Yishin Soja, reached enlightenment within her lifetimes. Those are the examatory that you can reach enlightenment. If you have the you have the courage, commitment, joyful effort, follow the teaching, instruction, and apply that teaching, can get enlightenment within this lifetime. Then also when you apply the teaching, in the Vajrayana teaching, immediately we visualize ourselves Buddha. Not just waiting Buddha for a long time. Instantly we visualize ourselves Buddha, such as Buddha Shakyamuni, Guru Brahma Sambhava, or the Vajrakalaya, or Vajravarahi, or Vajrayogini. We instantly visualize ourselves and activating that. Reason why? Because again, same thing, same reason. Buddha and we all have the same nature. In the natural level, we have a nature of the mind, or our basic ground nature level, we are equal. There is no difference between Buddha and ourselves, according to teaching. We all the same. Therefore, we activated our basic qualities, basic nature, instantly, with again how we need, with courage, confidence, and then with meditation. We activated that, such as a visualization meditation. We activated that and be in that status. So you can get enlightenment within this lifetime, or if you didn't get enlightenment within this lifetime, in the teaching said, you can get enlightenment at that moment of death, or when we leave this body. Or if somehow that didn't happen, and you can get enlightenment in the Bardo status. Yeah. Or in the teaching said, those highly capability practitioners, those people who didn't reach enlightenment, they are highly capable person, but yet they didn't get enlightenment within this lifetime. At the moment of death, they can get enlightened in the Dharmakaya status. Somehow we missed that opportunity. We can get those individually medium capabilities. They can get enlightenment in the Bardo status, in the Sambhokaya status. And somehow in the Bardo state also you didn't get immediately enlightenment. At the end of before you rebirth, the next rebirth, those kind of lower capability practically, they can reach enlightenment to the Nirmakaya status. So therefore again, within this lifetime or the next lifetime, you have high opportunity to get enlightenment. For those reasons, is known as the result jhanas. Immediately activating, capturing, discovering the result. That is what is called the result jhana. So among the result jhana, Dzogchen is the highest teachings. Until Dzogchen, according to teaching, or until the Dzogchen teaching, all the teachings are basically helping by conception to the conceptions. By conception to the conceptions. All that. But Dzogchen is beyond the conceptions. Again, what that means, helping by taking care of by the conception to conceptions. For such as notion of the permanent is taking care of the thought of the impermanent. Permanent thought is thought. Impermanent thought is also thought. So thought is taking care of thoughts. And those people who had also wrong understanding of the cause and effects, and that is also consumption. But then to take care of that, talk teachings on the karmas, cause and effects. And a notion of, for example, ego clinging, that is taken care by the thought of the non-ego clinging or no ego clinging. Ego clinging is a thought, no ego clinging is a thought. But what is more close to the truth? All that impermanent is close to the truth as it is. The understanding of the karma is close to the not believing on the karma cause and conditions. And also understanding of the no ego clinging is very true than the clinging on the ego clingings. It goes on and on, everything, until the Dzogchen teaching, in the teaching mentioned, or the great masters always mention, is helping by the conception. But which is also good, according to, again, in a skillful means of teaching, what is it called? The iron is cut by irons. Poison is cured by the poisons. It's called, what normally in Western, homeopathic techniques, which is important, which is very wonderful, good. But however, when you're looking from the Dzogchen point of view, its conception is taking care of the conceptions. But Dzogchen is beyond the conceptions. Immediately, we are connected to the original nature as it is, beyond the conceptions. So therefore, what always in the Dzogchen teaching, or the great Dzogchen master said, Dzogchen is the practice or teaching of the beyond the conception, or Dzogchen is the teaching of the primordial states, clay-like luminous states. Therefore, Dzogchen is very fast. Dzogchen is powerful. There is nothing higher, no higher than the Dzogchen teaching at all in Buddhism. There is no higher Dzogchen, more profound, more direct to discover our enlightenment. All Buddha teaching is designed and teachings on how to discover our inner nature or become Buddhahood. Buddha, that's the goal. Oh, and the Dzogchen is the most powerful direct teaching to discover this teaching. So that's why in the Tibet it's called Semlin De Beyishi. The Dzogchen is a wisdom which is beyond conception or beyond thought. That is immediately we engage. So that way, Dzogchen is, therefore, Dzogchen is highest in Tantras. In the Tantra level, what is the Tantra is divided 6 different Tantras or 4 different Tantras. 4 Tantras, 3 outer Tantra. Kriya Tantra, Upa Tantra, Yoga Tantras. Those are the 4 Tantras. 4th one is known as Supreme Yoga Tantras. Supreme Yoga Tantra, that is the 4 divisions. And this 4th Supreme Yoga Tantra, then there is many terminologies, or 2 leading terminologies, which is known as, sometimes named as the divided Supreme Yoga Tantra divided into 3. And those are known as 2 terminologies: Father Tantra, Mother Tantra, and the neutral Tantras. Neutral Tantras. Or in the Dzogchen teaching or the Nyingma schools of Tibetan Buddhism, always named Mahayoga Tantra, Anuyoga Tantra, and Ati Yoga Tantras. Ati Yoga Tantra is the similar equivalent of the neutral Tantras, neutral Tantras. Neutral Tantra, but it is the most powerful direct teaching, as I mentioned, according to teaching, according to the great masters. Therefore, Dzogchen is the highest teachings. And as we divide in the Dzogchen teaching, or not as we divide, and that is what Dzogchen teaching. When you practice it, there is a Trekchu and a Toga practices. Within two practices. Trekchu practice, Toga practices. Trekchu practice is the equivalent of a sort of Mahamudra teaching, very similar. Mahamudra, even though, again, there's slightly some distinctions in the great masters mentioned. Because, again, Dzogchen is directly going to the wisdom, primordial wisdoms. But Toga teaching is the extraordinary teachings of the Dzogchens. There's nothing, any other teaching mentioned clearly, so profoundly, so detailed, and so direct of the Toga teachings. What is that again? What is that, those teachings? I have a simple way to put Trekchu practices of the emptiness aspect of the nature of the mind. And the Toga teaching is the clarity aspect of the enlightened quality of the nature of the mind. That explains it. And united both together, then makes it so powerful to discover the ultimate nature, quality of the nature of the mind as it has, as this mind has. So that is general kind of understanding of the now, the Vedana teaching or the Dzogchen teaching. Now, today we go on the again, it is as Dzogchen, as already mentioned in Dzogchen. And now, once we have this,